My name is Laurie Suter, and I am the Mineral Resources Administrator, which is a it's a program within the Department of Natural Resources of the Tohono O'odham Nation. I've attended in the past, although it's been a few years. I've worked for the Tohono O'odham Nation for 12 years, and when I was with the Environmental Protection Office, which was about 6 years ago now, I attended fairly regularly. At that point in time, Cornantone was one of the co-chairmen, thank you, and he is a member of the Tohono O'odham Nation. We have an opportunity to go on a field trip, and I hope a number of people do take advantage of this opportunity, as it is fairly rare. We have a alternative Superfund mine within the Tohono O'odham Nation, and we will be going on Wednesday morning to the mine, and in the afternoon I'm going to do a mining presentation as well. But the opportunity is to see the reclamation work that has taken place in conjunction with both the tribal, all three, the tribal, the US EPA, and with the mining company. And so it's great to see what kind of reclamation has taken place in a mine. There is a climate change impact. The average rainfall for the Tohono O'odham Nation is about 11 inches. However, some of the areas, like where our Cypress Tohono mine is, gets 8 inches or less. The severity of the monsoon rains and the winter rains, the storms are just tremendously more violent than they used to be, and then the temperatures have also increased. So rainfall, where it's actually hitting within the nation, and there have been a lot of impacts. But of course, my job being the mineral resources, that's the main thing that we are concerned with, or that I'm concerned with within my position. We'll have to work together. We have to cooperate, communicate, and the consultation opportunities and things like that are really important. The takeaway is that Native Americans, the tribal groups, and everyone associated with that have a responsibility. And as that, we can't do without mining, but on the other hand, mining has impacted the earth in some very negative ways, and particularly in the United States, we can do something about it. So that would be the takeaway that I would hope from my presentation, as well as going to the mine, that folks can see we can work together, we can cooperate, we can communicate, we can collaborate, and have a positive impact on the earth instead of a negative one, and still enjoy all of our wonderful things that are associated with mineral resources. Yes, as a member of the National Tribal Toxics Council, and I'm a member of the National Tribal Toxics Council because the number one question that tribal folks do ask me associated with mining is the mining impacting my health? We don't have a very good answer to that question. However, in doing so, we're looking at the chemicals with US EPA, and as a member of the National Tribal Toxics Council, we have been negotiating with US EPA to standardize across all EPA how they do their risk assessments. Tribal folks, many tribal folks still live off the land in a way that your average, ordinary, general population individual does not. And so if tribal sustenance lifestyles are taken into consideration, we'll all remain healthier. And so, sustenance lifestyles are greatly impacted by climate change. We see it in what people can consume. Fish, to just have a mitigation associated with fish is not going to work for those tribes that eat a lot of fish, and we don't have a lot of data on sustenance impacts on desert